Hey y'all. Well, I thought I'd give it a fighting chance, the rain that is. Didn't call for any today, but they've been calling for it. We didn't get it, so you never know, right? So I put me a big rain gauge out here to give it every chance to catch any drop it could, and nothing but pine straw and dust in the bottom. That's all right, we'll wait on, I guess. We just didn't go to the woods tonight. That was quite a fiasco. You know how you get out there and you walk a little bit further than you thought. Wasn't really lost, but just a little deeper in the woods than we had planned to start out. I am going to go out here and pick the last of the purple hull peas, I guess. Maybe make a couple of quarts. I don't know. It looks like a pretty good many of them coming on. But we'll be scratching them out of the way and getting ready for some fall greens and things of that nature. Watermelons are still coming. But had been a good day. Hope you're doing well. Hey Brenda and Carolyn, good to see y'all. Rain in St. Louis. Well, how about that? We're blessed just the same. Beautiful day. It's not quite so hot, meaning not over 100, if you will. But a few things happening on the place today got me to thinking about waiting. Y'all ever had to wait on something that you really wanted? For me, it's rain right now. Sometimes that's, what was that old pop song a while back, kind of rock? The waiting is the hardest part, right? I think it's actually one of the best parts when you look back over things. Anticipation, and maybe it's a vacation or a new car, or a move, a new job. Sometimes that's almost the best part of the journey, because then it gets old and you're on to something else. I know sometimes I've thought, boy, if I won the lottery, I'd get this done and that done, just waving my hand. Money would be no object, and of course that would mean to be able to do it. But then I'd have to play the lottery to win it, so there goes that option. And even if I did, then what would we do? We'd want something bigger and better, I guess. Well, working today, Jordan's been doing his best, and got him and starts a new job tomorrow, so a lot of stuff going on in his life today. And he died an old used truck, so we've got another bow tie in the driveway this evening. It's an old used truck, which is right up his alley, what he wanted, early 90s. But he knew he was going to get it today, and poor thing, I thought back to some of my first vehicles. And y'all remember how that is. You know you're going to get something, and you got to put in your day, and you got to wait till the evening when everything comes together. So I was working today knowing he was just sitting here, had to be spinning his wheels, ready to go get that truck. So we did that after work. Kind of delayed us on the video, but that's I'll take that kind of delay. Hadn't seen that big a smile on that old boy's face in a while as he pulled up in the driveway in his old truck. So yeah, he had to run down and show his Aunt Bonnie that truck this evening. So I think it was an excuse to get on the road, but that's fine too. But anyway, I can't imagine what it had to been like for him today, sitting on that porch hoping Dad would get off early or something. We got to go get that truck. Well, we got it, and he's proud of it. So that's what matters, isn't it? Let's see here, who all we got checking in this evening. Talked about Brenda and Carolyn. Yeah, purple hulls, yes, So we got Charlotte on. There's Phil, my buddy Phil. How are you, buddy? Miss Pittman up in the Carolinas is watching. Yes, sir, we do. Unfortunately, this time of year, that means a good old tropical storm is about the only thing that'll cure it, and with that brings destruction. So I guess we got to be careful what we wish for. Oh, Harvey brought us some soaking rains for sure about this time last year. That's another week or two. That was past soaking right there. Yeah, man. Let's see. Molly's on. Hey, Miss Molly and Russell. Good to see you. Well, y'all sound off where you're at. We're in the middle of East Texas, Nacogdoches, if you would. And folks from all over, from California and East Coast, Nebraska, man, even all over the world kind of tune in. But this is home for me, an old home place here in the piney woods of East Texas. Always love those old cicadas hollering in the evening like that. Yeah, but anyway, No rain means sprinkler time. So we're doing our best to keep things rolling here. Corn and peas are coming on. Look at these silly chickens. They're like, man, come give us our evening food. Yeah. Lewisburg, Tennessee. How about it? Minneapolis, Minnesota. Hey, Susan, how are you? Swift Hill. There we go, Gene. A little closer to home. Hey, Jeannie. Robert from Georgia. Hey, what's going on, Jonathan? That's my buddy right there. Good guy. 3 inches of rain in northwest Missouri. Mitzi, my goodness. Pack some of that up in one of them flat rate envelopes and send it on down this way. I'll dump it out. I will if it get here. I don't know if somebody between me and there may get it ahead of me. Trinity, Texas. Kathy, I lived in Trinity for quite some time. In fact, my Jordan and Faith were born in Huntsville Memorial, and we had to leave Trinity on that labor run to get them to the hospital. Closed that Baskin department store. I know if you've been there any time, that's where Baskin's department store started. I had the privilege of working under Don and his son Kerry. Learned a lot of salesmanship and people skills in those days, or whatever good I have in it. And we shuttered the doors on the original store there and moved it to Jasper, Texas. So I know that area well. There's Split Silk, Georgia in the house. Yep, I know where you're at, Phil. Sure do. We did, Jonathan. Of course, you know it ain't here. What would you do when you get a new vehicle? See ya. No, he'll be back. He's got to get up and go to work in the morning, and he's some excited about it. But anyway, just another night on the place, and the chickens are still looking crazy. Wondering when I'm gonna look at Big Al over there. He's checking things out. Usually he follows me pretty close, but I guarantee I don't go far, he don't see me. Hey Kyle, what's going on, brother? There's another Alders watching. This is his great grandmother's old place as well. A lot of folks have a lot of memories here and a lot of work. That's okay. Well, hey, I'm gonna go get these chickens a little food to eat, and they're coming up pretty sparse on worms with this old dry ground. I think they're coming up with a beak full of dirt more than they are anything else. But try to keep them on full feed, but we feed them in the morning and in the evening. But still on egg watch, them old sorry things. Got the egg cartons ready. Just got to get the eggs to go in them now, huh? All right, y'all have a good evening. Make the difference this week and celebrate the wait on good things. Sometimes that's the best part, I think. But I guess we can wait on the weekend. There is that this week, right? All right. Yes, sir. We'll see you at 8:30, brother. Y'all have a good night and be the light. Make a difference. Don't take much.